Madrid, ele que foi um médio da temporada, irão jogar de início na formação do Chelsea. Destaque jogador formado no Man City, uma das ausências. Na baliza o guarda-redes Teddy Sharman Lowe, linha defensiva favorita a ganhar este duelo, embora estejamos aqui a falar de um 10º lugar da Premier League, fez apenas 52, jogou a final da FA Cup, a possibilidade que tinha Hugo, médio que se destacou no Sporting. WSW, representante nacional. Giovanni Kenda ainda está de fora. Pedro Neto também naturalmente de fora, até porque esteve no Campeonato do Mundo. A equipa do Chelsea ao Real Madrid, a troco de 55 milhões de euros. Também saiu Andrei Santos para o Manchester United pelo mesmo valor. Início do jogo, ataque para o Chelsea, desde já com uma primeira tentativa com o Champong. Passe longo para o movimento no corredor. Holmes a jogar com Ferreira, central argentino. Recuperação ali quase a aparecer. Não conseguiram, no entanto, manter a bola. A equipa do Western Sydney com naturais dificuldades neste período inicial do jogo. Antasopoulos. Passe com muita força. Acaba por ser feliz ali o Gervais, o lateral esquerdo. Coloca em zona central para Chiclona. A virar para o lado contrário, cobertura.
ACT NPL side in the Tigers. Last week the Wanderers up against Chelsea FC the next. And about Chelsea, but what about the Wanderers? What sort of response from last season are we going to see from moment one here tonight?
There's the captain, Tosin, just put under a bit of pressure. It's in this starting 11. Played in the Premier League for them last season, so a lot of youngsters eager to impress. Played in the Premier League for them last season, so a lot of youngsters eager to impress. And they have been. A number of these players appeared in that 37, you can see there, he was the captain of that side. It's a nice touch from Reggie Watson.
Both sets of players, the energy's there.
So again, Chelsea liking this left edge. That's an overhit pass and gives us a chance.
But in saying that, we can absolutely expect to impress, but this is such a big occasion for the Wanderers, and no one is looking forward to it more than Jared Carluccio, who's had this one circled ever since it was announced 8 months ago. So this is just as special for the players as it is for the spectators here tonight.
Well, here's an early chance here for Western Sydney.
Ball just over the top from Cicluna, getting it forward, and he just...
We know it's a pre-season friendly, but Western Sydney, previous 14 matches came that year. Well, they've never been beaten in Australia in those previous 14 matches, and here is an opening for the visitors. Oh, what a strike that is from the new recruit, the Kazakh international, Dastan Satpayev. What a way to introduce yourself to the Chelsea faithful. Scored his first international goal in November last year against Belgium, the youngest goal scorer for his country. Well, you can see why Chelsea signed him.
That's unbelievable. It all started.
He's been playing in Kazakhstan with Kaira. Now all of a sudden, opportunity knocks here for Western Sydney. Eric, where Western Sydney blinked via Aidan Hammond, their opportunity count.
Well, they certainly did, and that's the difference in the level sometimes.
And you expected him to be quality, based on the fact, of course, Chelsea have signed him, but you look at the side he scored against, his first international goal.
That's why he's out there tonight.
Fifth best goal-scoring record in the Premier League. It was defensively, where they were sitting in the bottom half. Goal-scoring record in the Premier League. It was defensively, where they were sitting in the... Take your pick. I reckon it's both ends of the pitch after what was a real aim, but some really bright moments again out to the left, and that's where Reggie Watson goes. Put under real pressure now is Sugo. Thurgate. toy with him inside his own 18-yard box. He's gifted it back here. Boomer McQueen, oh! Jordan!
And usually we're talking about Chelsea, but Jordan Holmes has played something out of this world.
The goalkeeper who's played in the lower leagues in England. Chance to put himself up in lights. That corner cut off at the near post by Barello. Chumpong able to reach the cross back. Was it there with Dario Asugo?
Well, the scary thing, as you see Satayev getting forward.
Sydney, they have really squeezed Chelsea in the early.
Thrown about at the moment as well for Chelsea.
Yeah, Jordan Henderson, one of those. Potentially coming Brentford, Danny Welbeck as well from Brighton. There's got to be a bit of jet lag at play for Chelsea, having only recently arrived in the country. Oh, here's a great opportunity, and what a size, but he got enough on it.
Yeah, some real green shoots at the moment from the Western Sydney Wanderers, doing their own gegen pressing, and that right in the corner there, get down low, and it was almost a new man. Right behind him, it was a set-piece routine, and he hung in there, Pandazopoulos, right at the far posts. His set pieces were a trouble and a worry for them last campaign, but Mr. Sydney, Mr.
And you felt like maybe that was... I reckon he could well go to another level after that. Look at Western Sydney now, Ferreira finding DePizio. There's some confidence about the red and black now all of a sudden. After conceding that early goal. This is Secleft, very nearly finding Barello.
O Cole Palmer, que à partida será também titularíssimo. O João, a A-League, o campeonato da Austrália, foi a equipa com pior registro da última época. Foi 12º e último classificado com apenas 21 pontos. Verdadeiramente para esquecer, aliás, uma época que teve em 50...
Well, you have to remember as well.
Barello just peeling wide and looking to place it in the top corner.
They were missing last season in Barello. I'm not sure he caught that correctly.
Ufi Talay has executed the press at Sydney FC to perfection. Now trying it at Western Sydney.
Finding those little pockets of space when